Penal substitution mixes God's real and manipulated curse. Pen subs tell us that there's a decree that doesn't agree with God about Christ's innocence, but instead agrees with God's curse, which we use against Jesus to cut him off physically. So God didn't have any active wrath when Jesus bore our sins. Jesus never spiritually deserved to die, but physically deserved to die. This was so that I could both continue to physically deserve to die, but no more spiritually deserve to die. Jesus didn't bear our hells, but only bore our sins in only his flesh. It was in only his flesh that he passively sinned with us putting him on the cross. It was only in the body that he shared our sin nature. It was only in this physical domain that he deserved to die. Penalty substitution thinks Christ subs for our hells in death form. It is number one in addition to the Bible. What good is it? Its biggest benefit is nothing, and it's only this good when it stands out of the way. What bad is it? It devalues Christ's sin-removing death. Penal substitution is a spiritual penalty, Jesus' physical death. The Bible only gives us a physical penalty, even emphasizing it. Just as there's no repayment for the contradictory sins which are removed, so also there's no spiritual repunishment for those who sinned. God is complete in both ways. Jesus made one sacrifice. Half of it was given to God in the Spirit, the other half could die removing sins. Otherwise, those who meant the sins would have to remain cut off from God, ultimately ending up in hell. If we died in sin, we wouldn't be brought back to life but continue to hell. If Jesus died with our sin, he doesn't have to go to hell but is brought back to life. Either way, sins are removed. Sins are removed with or without the people who do them. Since Christ didn't do them, he didn't stay dead with them. He was always spiritually separated from sins, even though he bore them, physically suffering unto death. So when he left his physical body, he could get right back up.